Ever wake up, grab your vitamin bottle, and pop a handful, thinking you're setting yourself up for a great day? You're doing everything right, following the routine, listening to advice, trying to stay ahead of aging. But by noon, you're still dragging, your joints ache, and your brain feels like it's wading through fog. I've been there. A few years ago, at 61, I was religious about my supplements. I'd line them up, multivitamins, extras for energy, convinced I was giving my body the best shot. Yet, I felt off, like my health was slipping through my fingers, no matter how hard I tried. It's frustrating, isn't it? You pour effort into doing the right thing, but something's not clicking. If you're over 60 and nodding along, you need to hear this. Your body doesn't process supplements the same way it did in your 30s or 40s. Some of those pills you've trusted for years, ones pushed as senior essentials, might actually be doing silent damage to your liver, nerves, even your heart. But here's the bright side. You can turn this around. You can ditch the risky ones and give your body exactly what it craves to feel sharper, stronger, and more alive every single day. Today, I'm walking you through 4 vitamins that might be quietly harming you after 60, and 4 powerhouse nutrients your body's begging for to boost energy, clarity, and strength. Stick with me to the end, because the final one's linked to a 36% lower risk of death in seniors, based on a massive European study. This could be the difference between just getting by and truly thriving. Let's dive in. The dangerous 4. Vitamins to watch out for. 1. Vitamin A, the sneaky saboteur vitamin. A sounds like a friend, doesn't it? You've heard it's great for your eyes, your immune system, maybe even keeping your skin youthful. I thought the same. My mum, at 63, swore by her multivitamin with vitamin A, hoping it'd keep her vision sharp for reading to her grandkids. But then she started feeling dizzy. Her skin got flaky, and her joints ached more than usual. We dug deeper, and the culprit, the retinol and retinol palmitate in her pills. Here's the deal. Vitamin A is fat-soluble, meaning it doesn't flush out like water-soluble vitamins you pee out. Instead, it lingers, storing up in your liver and fat tissue. After 60, your liver's not as quick to clear the excess. Day by day, it builds. And at first, you barely notice. Maybe a little lightheadedness, drier skin, or stiffer joints. But underneath, it's stressing your liver and even your heart. A study in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found excess vitamin A in seniors tied to a 25% higher risk of atrial fibrillation, a heart rhythm glitch that jacks up stroke risk, especially past 65. My mum's dizziness was a wake-up call. We learned your body only needs a tiny bit, and the safer bet is beta-carotene, the plant form in carrots, sweet potatoes, and spinach. Your system's smart. It converts just what it needs. No toxic pileup. I grabbed her multivitamin bottle and checked. It had retinol palmitate at 1,000 micrograms, way over the 700 for women, or 900 for men. That's safe. We swapped it for one with beta-carotene and added more sweet potatoes to her dinners. Her energy lifted, the dizziness faded. So, do this now. Flip over your multivitamin or supplement bottle. See retinol or retinol palmitate above 700 micrograms for women or 900 for men. Time to rethink. Go for beta-carotene formulas or load up on orange veggies, eggs, and leafy greens. Your body will breathe easier and you'll feel the difference. Iron. The double-edged sword iron's got a hero rep. Perfect for energy, strong nails, or if you're feeling run down. I used to toss it in my routine, thinking, better safe than sorry. Back in my 50s, it made sense. Especially when I was tired after long days, but after 60, the game changes. And iron can turn on you. See, your body used to shed iron naturally through menstruation or minor blood loss. Now without that outlet, extra iron from pills or multivitamins just sits there, piling up in your liver, heart, and pancreas. I saw this with my neighbor, Jack, 67. He'd been taking a senior multivitamin with iron for years, then started feeling wiped out. With joint pain and a weird heartbeat, he thought, I'm just old. Nope. That buildup causes oxidative stress, like rust inside your body, damaging cells, ramping up inflammation, and raising risks for heart disease, Alzheimer's, even some cancers. Studies back this. Excess iron mimics aging symptoms, fatigue, memory slips, aches. Jack's doctor checked his levels, and his ferritin was through the roof. Here's the truth. Unless you're anemic, bleeding from surgery, or have a condition like ulcers, you likely don't need extra iron. Most of us get enough from food. I told Jack to check his bottle. His multivitamin had 10 milligrams of iron, no diagnosis to justify it. He stopped, got a serum ferritin and transferrin saturation test, simple blood work, and switched to natural sources. Think beans, lentils, lean beef, or kale. Your body absorbs just what's necessary. No overload. If you're popping iron, just in case, pause. Grab your supplement. See if it's got iron you don't need. Ask your doc for those tests. Less can be more after 60, and this shift could save your organs from a silent fight. Calcium, not the bone savior. You think calcium's the poster child for senior health. Ads, doctors, and labels scream, take it for strong bones. I bought into it big time. At 60, I was downing 1,200 milliliters calcium pills daily, picturing my skeleton, staying tough for hikes with my kids. But then my friend Lisa, 64, started having weird issues, bloating, constipation, and a racing pulse. Her doc raised a red flag. Too much calcium from supplements. Here's why. After 60, your body's not as good at directing calcium to your bones. Aging, hormonal shifts, and slower absorption mean extra calcium wanders, landing in your arteries, joints, or soft tissues. That's trouble. A British medical journal study linked high-dose calcium from pills, not food, to artery hardening, heart attacks, and strokes. Lisa's 1,000 mg supplement was clogging her system, not building her bones. Worse, it can block zinc or iron absorption and mess with your gut, especially if you're on acid blockers for reflux. Super common in seniors. I checked my own bottle and realized my diet, yogurt, almonds, greens, was already giving me plenty. The fix? Get calcium from food, kale, bok choy, chia seeds, sardines with bones. Your body handles it better. No pile up. If your doc says you need a supplement, pair it with vitamin D3 and K2. They steer calcium to bones, not arteries. Lisa cut back to 500 mg, added more greens, and felt lighter, steadier. Check your multivitamin or calcium pill. If it's 500, 1,000. Maintain your diet solid. You might be overdoing it. Smarter, not more, is the way to go. Your heart and bones deserve it. Vitamin B6, the nerve. Ninja vitamin B6 sounds so innocent, right? Energy, brain clarity, nerve support. It's in multivitamins, brain boosters, even those tingling feet formulas. I added it to my stack, hoping to shake off brain fog and feel sharper. But here's the shocker. Too much B6 can quietly wreck your nerves, especially after 60. Unlike most water-soluble vitamins that flush out, high doses linger, hitting your sensory nerves. Think feeling, balance, coordination. My cousin Maria, 66, started noticing tingling in her toes and a weird burning in her hands. She blamed age or maybe arthritis, but her 75 mg B6 combo was the real issue. A study showed even 50 mg daily, half the safe upper limit, caused nerve damage in seniors. Symptoms creep in: tingling, burning, wobbly walking. Maria's doc said nerve damage can take years to heal, if ever. Aging bodies are extra sensitive. Slower metabolism, fragile nerves. You only need 1.5 milligrams, women, or 1.7 milligram, men daily. Easy from bananas, turkey, tuna, or chickpeas. I checked Maria's bottles. Her multivitamin had 20 milligrams. Her energy pill, another 30 milligrams. Way too much. She scaled back, stuck to food sources, and the tingling eased. Grab your labels. Multivitamin, brain blend, anything. If B6 is over 5 to 10 milligrams per dose, and your doc hasn't flagged a deficiency, it's a risk. Don't let this sneak up and sabotage you. Less is safer, and food's your friend. The Fantastic Four, your body's best allies. Magnesium, the unsung. Hero Magnesium doesn't get the spotlight, but after 60, it's a quiet powerhouse. I started having leg cramps at night, a jumpy heart, and sleep that wouldn't stick. I thought, this is just 60-something life. Wrong. It was low magnesium. This mineral drives over 300 body reactions: heart rhythm, muscle strength, sleep, blood sugar, even mood. But as we age, absorption drops. Meds like blood pressure pills or diuretics drain it faster, and modern soil's low on it. So food's not enough. My friend Tom, 62, felt anxious and off. Magnesium deficiency in disguise. Studies show seniors lack it, and signs, cramps, restlessness, foggy head, get shrugged off as aging. When I added magnesium, my sleep deepened, my legs calmed. Not all forms work well. Magnesium oxide's cheap, but hard to absorb, often upsetting your stomach. Go for glycinate, citrate, or malate, 250 to 400 milligrams daily, depending on your diet and health. Boost it with spinach, pumpkin seeds, black beans, avocados. Tom started 300 ml of magnesium citrate and more almonds. His nights and mood turned around. Your body's crying for this. Check your diet, talk to your doc, and give it what it's missing. Everything runs smoother. Vitamin D3, your longevity. Booster vitamin D3 is a big deal. And after 60, it's your secret weapon. My uncle, 68, was tired, moody, and tripping. More. Low D3 was the issue. It's technically a hormone, flipping on hundreds of functions: bones, muscles, immunity, brain. But your skin makes less from sun as you age. Live indoors, use sunscreen, or face long winters. Levels tank. I noticed I felt sluggish and fall. No sun to lift me. Low D3 brings fatigue, weak muscles, mood dips, and risks: falls, fractures, infections. A British Medical Journal review found good D3 levels cut lung infection risk by 50% and all-cause death by 30%. Huge! Most multivitamins give 400 to 800 IU, too little. Aim for 1,000 and 2,000 IU of D3, cholecalciferol, daily, taken with fats. Avocado, nuts, olive oil, for absorption. My uncle started 1,500 IU with breakfast. His energy and balance perked up. It's not just bones. It lifts your mood, sharpens memory, guards against illness. After 60, this isn't optional. It's a must. Test your levels, tweak your dose, and feel the shift. Vitamin B12, The Energy Spark B12's a sly one. Low levels steal your zip, and you don't even notice. At 61, I felt foggy, tired, with pins and needles in my fingers. Blamed it on age. Not quite. Your stomach makes less acid after 60, so B12 from eggs, fish, or beef doesn't absorb well. Deficiency hits hard. Fatigue, numbness, shaky balance, memory slips, even mood swings. My buddy, Sam, 63, felt heavy in his legs, stumbled a lot, thought it was arthritis. A blood test showed low B12. It's water-soluble, so excess flushes out, low risk. Most seniors need 500 to 1,000 micrograms daily. Methylcobalamin or cyanocobalamin are tops. Sam tried sublingual tablets. Dissolve under the tongue, fast and easy, and his clarity and steps came back. I added 800 micrograms. My energy and focus lifted. Even healthy eaters can run low. Ask your doc for a test. Simple blood draw. Fix this, and you'll feel steadier, sharper, more like you. Don't let it slip away. 4. Omega-3s. The Life Extender Omega-3s. EPA and DHA aren't vitamins, but for seniors, they're gold. My dad's heart scare at 65 got me digging. These fatty acids build your brain, ease joints, shield your heart. A European Journal of Clinical Nutrition study tracked 42,000 plus people over 60. Higher omega-3s cut death risk by 36%. Another in Circulation slashed fatal heart attacks by 45%. That's unreal. Most of us fall short. 2/3 of seniors lack enough. Fatty fish like salmon or mackerel twice a week helps, but I was inconsistent. A high-quality fish oil with 1,000 mg combined EPA and DHA daily fills the gap. My dad went to 1,500 mg with his docs okay. His energy and joints felt better. Look, for pure triglyceride form supplements. Algae base works for vegans or fish allergies. Take with food. No fishy taste. I started and my sleep, focus, and calm improved. This isn't just heart protection. It's longevity, clarity, strength. You deserve that boost. Your next step. You've just unpacked 8 big truths. 4 vitamins that might be hurting you after 60, and 4 allies your body's craving. I've walked this road, felt the fatigue, the stiffness, the doubt. But small changes turned it around for me, my family, my friends. You don't need a total overhaul, just a little curiosity and courage. You're not chasing perfection. You're learning your body better than yesterday. Check your bottles, flip them over, scan the fine print. See retinol, iron, calcium, or B6 at risky levels. Maybe it's time to switch. Talk to your doc. Ask for tests. Get answers. Lean on foods, veggies, fish, seeds, and grab magnesium, D3, B12, omega-3s to thrive. What shocked you most today? What's your first move? Drop it in the comments. I read every one, and your story could light the way for someone else. Hit like if this opened your eyes, and subscribe for more simple, science-backed tips to stay strong, sharp, and you. You've got this. Take that step.